But that night shattered her fantasy. As she was with Amadi, she expected him to take charge in the bedroom, but what came after that shocked her and broke her heart. In a small city, there lived a lady named Tenny. Tenny was a very beautiful and elegant lady. She has the kind of beauty that makes men turn. Some will approach her and want to woo her. Some will shower her with compliments, while others will admire her from afar. "This girl too fine, oh," they would often say. She's also a very hardworking and well-mannered lady. But despite her beauty and perfect well-mannered behavior, she still struggles with relationships. She hasn't been lucky in the few relationships she has had. At some point, she thought she wasn't meant to be with any man, but not until she met Amadi, her love life changed. Amadi was the kind of man every woman dreams to be with. He was a very handsome young man. He was very kind and soft-hearted. And to crown it all, he was a very wealthy and influential man in the city. He has successful chains of companies and businesses across the city. But despite his wealth and personality, he wasn't able to keep any relationships. The girls he has dated just come to his life, eat his money, and disappear without explanations. He felt very sad and unlucky. So he decided to take a long break from relationships. Unknowingly to him, he was a problem to his failed relationships. One Friday evening, he was driving home from work. He decided to stop at a fast food to grab shawarma and some pastries. When he entered the fast food, his eyes caught this beautiful and elegant lady, her skin like milk, shining like a glass. As he stood there waiting for his order, he couldn't stop staring till the beautiful lady was about to pay for her shawarma. "Please, I will pay. How much?" he asked the waiter. The beautiful lady smiled. "Thank you so much," she said. As she walked outside, Amadi quickly ran out and approached her. "Hello, beauty. Where are you going? I can drop you off." She hesitated for a while, then agreed. Amadi quickly opened the car door for her as a gentleman that he is. And then he drove off without buying the shawarma that took him to the fast food at the first place. As he drove, they chatted. "You are so beautiful. I just found an angel. I'm the luckiest man today." "Wow," Amadi teased her. "My name is Amadi. Nice to meet you," he said. "You are just a clown," she laughed. "I'm Tenny. It's my pleasure," she said. They exchanged contacts and he dropped her off. When Tenny got home, she couldn't stop thinking about Amadi. "That guy is so cute. Look at his dark skin, dripping, and he seems to be rich. Exactly my spec. God!" She jumped on her bed in excitement. She was already imagining herself in a blissful relationship with Amadi. Amadi, on the other hand, kept thinking about Tenny. He silently prayed that Tenny should accept him and that their relationship should work out this time. He started a conversation by sending her a message on WhatsApp. Tenny replied within minutes, and then they started chatting. They went on a couple of dates. Amadi asked her out and she accepted. He made sure she was okay. He swept her off her feet with so much love. He would often send her money, buy her gifts and flowers. Tenny felt like she was in Jupiter. She hasn't met any man like Amadi before. He is so caring, kind, soft-hearted, so simple, no pride at all, even though he is wealthy. "I'm so lucky," she thought, smiling to herself. Her colleagues at work noticed. "Tenny, you are always happy lately, oh. You are even glowing more than before. What's the secret now?" One of her colleagues, Amara, teased her. Tenny smiled. "Amara, leave me alone, Joe," she laughed. The man has done well, oh. My friend is so happy now. No more mood swings." Amara laughed. "Which man?" Tenny asked, blushing. One night, as she prepared to meet with Amadi, she was confused of what to wear. As she stood in front of her wardrobe, totally lost in confusion of the dress to wear, she couldn't wait to see him. "Which dress should I wear now? Tonight will be hot, oh," she said to herself. But that night shattered her fantasy. As she was with Amadi, She expected him to take charge in the bedroom, but what came after that shocked her and broke her heart. His manhood was too small, but she tried to mask it up with a smile. She was totally disappointed, but Amadi was very happy as he thought he has performed very well because Tenny faked the sounds and made him feel like a real man. When Tenny got home the next morning, she thought deeply about the whole experience, but she can't leave him because of the situation she doesn't have control over. Amadi is just too good. I can't leave him because of his small manhood though, she thought. So she continued to fake the experience, and after a few months, Amadi proposed to her on a romantic setup in his private jet. Tenny was so happy. "Yes, I will marry you," she shouted, tears of joy rolling down her face. Finally, this relationship led to marriage. Their wedding was the talk of the whole city. The big hall were filled with people, the elites, big businessmen, politicians, etc. Amadi and Tenny was so excited. They danced like never before, and they got so many wedding gifts. Their marriage started on a very high note. Amadi never disappointed her. He kept to all his promises. He showered her with so much love like never before. He made sure Tenny doesn't lack anything. He bought her a luxury car, Rolls Royce, as a wedding gift, and he gives her so much money, enough to fund a small business. Life was sweet, but the only problem was the other room. Tenny was tired of faking emotions. She didn't know how to tell her husband the truth, as he has a very fragile ego, and she doesn't want to hurt the man who has done so much for her. She started thinking of ways to satisfy herself. She thought of buying sex toys, but the thought of Amadi stumbling upon them one day scared her. One afternoon, Amadi had gone to work. Tenny was all alone. She sat on her bed, holding her iPad, scrolling through social media. She came across a blog post that explained that cucumber can be used to satisfy oneself. She was so happy. "Yes! I've found it!" she screamed. Her husband would not find out since it's just a fruit, she thought. She immediately dressed up and went to the market. She went straight to the shop where fruits were displayed for sale. "Aboki, I want to buy cucumber," she said. "Yawa, madam, select anyone I want buy," the Hausa man responded. Tenny selected different sizes of cucumber that was made for the purpose. When she got home, she prepared dinner, Amadi's favorite, and cleaned the whole house. Then she went to the fridge where she had stocked up the cucumbers, picked a big and long size. She washed it and disappeared to her matrimonial bed. There she satisfied herself, after which she sliced it into chunk sizes and trashed it in the waste bin. She was so happy. Finally, she has experienced satisfaction that she has been lacking for months now. Days turned into weeks. Tenny continued as she finds so much pleasure in cucumbers than her husband. One evening, Amadi came back from work. After taking a shower, he had his dinner. As he went to the fridge to take water, he was shocked at what he saw. He saw plenty of cucumbers well arranged accordingly in different sizes in the fridge. He stood there for a moment, wondering what his wife was doing with so many cucumbers. Could she be trying a new recipe that I don't know? He thought. He went back to the sitting room where Tenny was watching movie. "Honey, what are you doing with those plenty cucumbers in the fridge? Are you trying a new recipe that I don't know?" he asked, looking curious. Tenny was shocked, but quickly masked it with a smile. "No, my love, it's for skin nourishment. Didn't you notice how my skin is glowing lately?" she said, smiling. "You are always beautiful, my love," Amadi said. That is true. I will be eating cucumbers henceforth. Health is wealth after all." He went to the fridge and fetched himself a cucumber and started eating. Tenny was shocked as Amadi just bought the idea without further questioning. She watched him biting and chewing his favorite size of cucumber. It's yummy. Honey, next time when you go to the market, buy plenty of it. Make sure we don't lack cucumbers in the house," he said as he bit and chewed the cucumber. Tenny smiled. Tenny's love for cucumber made him resist advances from her husband. Whenever her husband makes advances at her in the bedroom, she gives different excuses. I'm tired, I have headaches, or her favorite one, I'm on my period. One night, as Amadi made advances at her, she gently pushed him away. Amadi, who was getting fed up with her constant excuses, asked her, Onye, what's wrong? You don't want me to touch you anymore? He asked softly. Baby, I'm tired. I had a very stressful day from deep cleaning the entire house, she lied. It's okay, my love. Then you need to rest. Don't worry, I will get you a house help very soon, Amadi responded. He cuddled her and they slept off. This continued. Immediately Amadi goes to work, her day began. She will cook, clean, and then disappear to her sanctuary, where she enjoys herself with cucumber. I'm not cheating, I'm just satisfying myself, she would convince herself. One Saturday afternoon, as Tenny and Amadi sat in their living room, chatting and laughing, enjoying themselves, a business call interrupted. After he took the call, he told his wife, Honey, I'll be away for 2 weeks. I just got off the phone with one of my business partners. Tenny was very excited. She was going to have enough time for her cucumbers. But she quickly switched, wearing a sad face. 2 weeks? That's long, oh, she said, frowning. I know, but I'll be back before you know it, he assured her, and they hugged. That evening, Tenny helped her husband to pack up for his trip. Then, the next morning, Amadi hugged and kissed her on the forehead. Please take good care of yourself, okay? I love you, he said, smiling. I will, my love. I love you more, she responded. Amadi and his driver drove off. Immediately, Tenny jumped in excitement and went straight to the fridge, picked her favorite size of cucumber, then jumped to her bedroom, hiding under the duvet, doing her thing and enjoying the pleasure. Unknowingly to her, Amadi was struggling with his keys at the door. He came back to get his business documents he forgot. Amadi entered the house and was surprised at the silence. He called his wife, Honey, but there was no response. Could she be in the room sleeping? He thought. But as he climbed the staircase, he heard a sound. His heart beat faster as he recognized his wife's voice. Is she with another man? He thought as his heart was racing. He quickly reached for the door. The sound was louder this time. He slowly opened the door, but what he saw made him froze. Tenny was enjoying and satisfying herself with cucumber. Tenny! He screamed. Tenny was shocked. She quickly dropped the cucumber on the floor like it has burnt her hand. Honey, I can explain. It's not what you think, she said, shivering. Explain what? That my wife is sneaking around our bedroom with a vegetable? Is this what you do when I'm not around? Amadi asked, looking shocked and confused. I'm very sorry, Onye. I didn't mean for you to find out this way. Please, I'm sorry, she apologized, crying. Amadi was upset, but he managed to control his temper. But why, Tenny? Why? Am I not enough for you? He asked softly, even though he was still very angry. Honey, I'm very sorry, but it's your manhood. It's too small. I don't enjoy it at all. I didn't know how to tell you. The word hit Amadi like a punch. No one has ever mentioned that to him. Could it be the reason why all my relationships never lasted for a week? He buried himself in thought for a moment. Now he recognized the pattern. Any girl that come close to him, after the first time of intimacy, they disappear without any explanation. Even when he tried to reach out to some of them to find out why they left, they don't give him reasonable response. So you were faking those sounds you make? Yes, Onye. I didn't want to hurt you, she said. He quickly grabbed his business documents and left. As he sat in his car, he couldn't stop thinking about the whole situation. He has been failing his wife all this while without knowing. Tenny called and called, but he didn't pick up as he was still very upset. That night in his hotel room, he couldn't sleep. He was really hot. 2 days later, as he sat in his hotel room researching online on how to satisfy his wife with his small manhood, and he also reached out to a therapist who told him that satisfying one's partner doesn't require size. There are different styles to explore. He was so happy. Throughout his stay at the hotel, he never missed a day without calling his wife. Though Tenny was surprised that his husband wasn't mad at her anymore. Instead, he was kind and soft towards her, despite what she did. Amadi apologized for failing her in bedroom activities and promised to make it up to her. "Just try and do your best. I will support you in any way I can, my love," Tenny said. The day Amadi returned home from his business trip, he hugged his wife non-stop and kissed her on her forehead. "I've missed you, my queen." "I missed you too." That night, Amadi explored his wife's body for the first time. Tenny was so satisfied. She was happy. "How did you get so good?" she laughed as she teased her husband. They bonded like never before, and in the space of 3 years, they had 3 beautiful kids as a result of the bond they have shared in their marriage so far. Hope you learned 1 or 2 from this story. If you do, please don't forget to like and share this story to your friends and family. And also subscribe to this channel. Turn on your bell notification so you get notified when an interesting and educating story like this drops on this channel. See you in the next video.